So somebody decided they wanted out of the gate and they ran out, and I just caught him. I had to call Rachel and have her come out and help me wrangle him back up. That's the first time he's ever ran out the gate, and now he's peeing on the hay bale. You goofball, you can't get out of that gate like that. Okay, so as you can see, we got a round bale, and this time I did not put it in the feeder because we're going out of town for a couple days, and the feeder still has a little bit of hay left in it, and I didn't want to have to empty it out to put a new round bale in. My dad's going to be here watching the farm and the goats while we're out of town for a couple days, so whew, I'm out of breath trying to chase this big dog and trying to drag him back. Bisky, come here. You better not be making that a habit. Come here. You better go eat your food while you got it, or them goats are gonna eat it all. So everything is starting to green up now. It's not growing tall or lush just yet, or thick, but the grass is starting to turn green. So the goats are actually starting to eat some of the green stuff, as you can see on the ground, but they still need hay, and we do feed them every day, but they do need a little bit of the what you call silage, is like the fill. It's not super nutritious like fresh green grass, but that's what the hay comes in. Keeps their bellies full, and it does give them some nutrients and such. But we got another problem. We got some of the gates here that have been kind of cattywampus, or whatever you want to call it. The gate over in the Pico pen that goes down the hill, it somehow got knocked off the hinges. I think Mojo did that. And anytime we leave, we like to keep those kind of gates closed, so whoever is farm setting for us can have a little bit of an easier time to wash the goats. So in today's video, that's what we're gonna do. We already got the hay bale out. I did not plan on Leesky getting out and running around in the yard and all that, so we got him back in. Next, we're gonna go check on these gates over here where our pig pens used to be. The last set of hogs we had kind of used to scratch their back on those gates every once in a while, and they'd kind of rough them up, and they knocked one off the hinges right before we got rid of them for their trip to the butcher. I went ahead and I got that one fixed a couple months ago, but for some reason one of the gates keeps closing on us, and we like to leave those open. That way the goats, whatever of this little green grass is growing right now, or the weeds, or whenever the trees start to leaf out a little bit, the goats absolutely love eating that. So we're gonna go over here and see what we need to do to make sure these gates stay open. Sometimes the wind just blows them closed, sometimes the dog or the goats rub up on them and it closes them. So let's go take a look, see what we can do. Hey, have you looked in the mirror recently? That beard you've been growing out is a big mess. You need to tame that bad boy, and Harry's can help. If you don't know Harry's, well, it's time you do. Harry's was created to be different from other shaving companies. Harry's crafts high quality, long lasting blades and durable weighted handles that make a close, comfortable shave quick and, dare we say, enjoyable. And because Harry's insists that you shouldn't have to choose between a great shave and a fair price, they just give you both. Refill blades start as low as $2. And if you like making easy decisions, new Harry's customers get their starter set, which includes a 5-blade razor, weighted handle, foaming shave gel with aloe, and a travel cover. It's a $13 value, all for just $3. Plus, Harry's offers a whole range of face and body care products for men, all delivered right to your door. It's 100% satisfaction guaranteed, so you got nothing to lose. So what better time to try Harry's? If you guys want your very own starter set for $3, so go to harrys.com/hidden heights for a special offer right now. That's harrys.com/hidden heights. Are you tired now, huh? Are you tired? You took a little run? I don't think Mojo would do anything to you, but he's never been outside the fence, and that's Mojo's territory, pretty much. So we are down here at the hog pen, as you can see, and we got these gates. This one is wide open right now, and this one leads down to the smaller hog pen, which they all have shelters in them. This one has a pretty good sized pond that the goats like coming down here every morning and every evening drinking out of. So we like to keep it open. This is a security as far as the water tanks go. Look at this. He hears those frogs. What is it? You hear them froggies? You're making your Muppet ears when you do that. But like I was saying, this is kind of a security. If for some reason we couldn't fill the water tanks up, we always have these ponds to rely on. We got the bigger one here, and then right over there on the other side of the fence is another one. And that gate is currently closed. So let's walk over there and see what we got to do to get these gates to stay open. And we kind of had these panels right here just kind of laying around on the fences and stuff, because we used them to corral the hogs up whenever we loaded them that last day. So I didn't want them falling on any of the goats or the kids, so I just went ahead and pinned them together. And we got a little makeshift corral here. If I do need to pin anyone up, I can get them on that side and then close it. All right, let's see what they did. I guess the wind or the goats probably just closed it. I had it up here on these. This stump has some roots growing on top of the ground here that the pigs has kind of dug up, and I thought I had it to where it was up there like that, but I don't think it was good enough. So let's see what we can do here. I got this chain. I might rig this up somehow just to kind of keep it from closing again. Okay, that should help that stay open. So you can see everybody is enjoying this hay. This hay bale right here is just wide open on the ground. There's nothing around it. I know it's gonna get wasted a little more than if it would if it was in our feeder. We're fortunate this year. We do have extra bales of hay left. Since we went with these hay feeders and kind of made them to where they couldn't waste it as much as putting the panels in the bottom, we were lucky enough to have several bales left over. So now we can kind of just feed them the rest of them. We like to have the good fresh bales every year. Now, with things being like they are, next year it might be a little harder to find hay bales in the fall time, or they might be a little more expensive. But I don't like feeding hay bales to our goats that are over a year old, because after they age for a little bit, they start kind of losing their nutritional value. So the freshest bales you can get is always the best, of course, but sometimes you just gotta have food. But we know a lot of people around here that bale hay and usually have tons of extra, and like I said, it might be a little more, but we'll do what we have to do. So we're gonna go ahead and let them eat. And now, since the babies are starting to eat food, the mamas are gonna start weaning them off anytime. So the babies are gonna start eating grass and hay as well. So this shouldn't last long. It should last a couple weeks. But as you can see, they're already tearing into it pretty good. That good stuff. As you can see, one of our Spanish has a lot of the cashmere coming out. Oh, this right here, that is some soft stuff right there, guys. That's just pure cashmere. And as it starts getting warmer, a lot of these goats that are Spanish, like that one right there, you can see she looks all crazy looking, like she's a solid black goat, but she's got a lot of that cashmere showing that looks like it's gray or white. That's what they do when they shed their undercoat when it starts warming up a bit. All right, let's go check them other gates and go feed the other goats and check on Ghostface. You ready to eat, big man? Huh? Mojo's in his spot, patiently waiting. Every other night. You hungry? You're licking your lips. Ready? Come on, Skeeter. Come on, Skeeter, come on. Tell Mojo it's dinner time. Skeet! Come on, tell Mojo. Tell him. Tell Mojo. First one there. He ain't wanting to play today. You guys gonna let me in to feed you or what? Little ones are just as bad as the big ones now. Ready, Mo? Get in here, big man. Excuse me. Chicken. Alright, I got a blue egg, a pink egg, and a white egg. Good variety. He said, I don't care what color they are, I just want to eat. And today is Mr. Skeeter's birthday, so he's been getting treats all day long. How much is he? Eggshell. There you go. There you go, eat your dinner. You better eat this time. Alright guys, I got my tools and the feed. I got my Redmond mineral all in the gorilla cart because it just makes it that much easier to haul all this stuff around, especially when you got a camera and a tripod in your other hand. You can see all the babies are finally eating. Just about all the babies are eating food now and drinking milk. They're growing quick. I hear Ghostface yelling for me. Y'all playing on the slide today? Huh, you playing on the slide? Alright. Alright, let's get this done before all the goats come over here and try to get all the feed. I got to fill the chicken feeder up too. So we still got some mineral on this one, and this one over here is empty. Alright. And I noticed, look at there, the baby can get out and Ghostface can get her head out. Alright, hold on, don't get out of there. Let me get your feed. Let's get her fed real quick before she puts that gate down. See how the baby, it gets out and goes and plays with its friends. And then luckily nobody unplugged the lights today. Hold on, Ghost. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Here, let's do this. Hey, look. Here's your bucket. There. Just let her eat right out of the bucket. Just leave me alone. Alright, so it never fails. I was trying to hurry up and close the door to the chicken coop in there, and I accidentally dropped one of these eggs. So we'll be sure if I can get it out of there. Let's feed that one to Mojo. Well, I think I dropped the yolk in here. Sure enough. What a mess. Alright, the chickens, or Mojo can get that. And now I got a mess on my hands. So I gotta water the chickens. I guess they all are inside. So let me get that done real quick. Alright, girls are happy now, and old Boris Johnson there. So I named that Polish rooster Boris Johnson. And if you can see his hair, you can probably guess why. He looks just like him. Alright, let's go get this gate fixed before everybody knocks my gorilla cart over. What are y'all doing? Huh? What are y'all doing? It's getting really windy out here. See old Mo. Alright, see what kind of tools we got in here. Crescent wrench, and a big one. So I don't think I showed you guys this, but here is one of the Eastern Bluebird houses I made. I did some CNC work with my new woodworking machine and put that home sweet home on the front. I thought it turned out pretty cool. Do you guys like that? I don't know if it has any inhabitants in it yet, but it looks cool anyways. So from where our house is, let me pan around for some of you that don't know where I'm at. Our house is right there. Our Kiko pen and Spanish goats are back there behind the shop in that barn. And then right over here is our little field that is on the bottom side of our property. And when I say bottom, I mean south. And this is where it really gets steep with the terrain. And as you can see, the gate is not on the hinges at all. And I don't even know if I got the right stuff to fix it with me. I might have to make another trip. Let's see if we can't figure it out. I know this camera don't do justice, but there's a lot of green on this hillside, and this is a very steep hill, but the goats absolutely love it. So the bolt on this hinge, somehow the nut was just kind of loose and it allowed this to slip down, and then both the hinges just came off and the gate just fell down. So I'm going to leave it open for a couple days until we actually leave on our trip and let the goats get in here and start eating some of the green grass. But yeah, so we're going on a trip. It's just a couple-day trip. We'll be back. By the time this video is posted, you guys will know about it. You guys know I'm smarter than that. I'm not gonna make a video and then tell you guys we're gonna be gone just for security reasons. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to video a little bit on our trip. And I'm about to leave my tools up here. And then whenever we get back, I'll post a video and you guys can see where we're going. And I think when my camera just fell, it knocked the little mic out, so I was probably talking. I don't know how much of it actually got recorded, but did you guys see that little snake on the ground? That was crazy. I don't know if I was even talking. I don't even know what I said or if it even recorded on the mic, but it just looked like a little friendly grass snake of some sort. I just kicked it on down the hill, and it's a really windy day right out of the north. It's still pretty chilly, but as you can see, the goats are finally starting to get some of this green grass and eat it. Getting some forage. Whew. All right, so I'm glad I got that gate done. That hill, guys, that is a hill that we decided to fence off when we built our house. It's land that the goats can use, but otherwise it's not really usable for anything. You can't even really get a tractor on it. It's so steep, and I'd be afraid to flip a tractor down it. The only piece of equipment that we do have that I can drive up and down it is the Polaris Ranger, and that's just going straight up and down. I hear Leesky barking at something, So let's take a walk back over here and see what he's after. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. He's after something for sure. Well, Livestock in action. I don't know what it was. We've had some neighbors here in the past week or so tell us they've seen coyotes running around. I'm sure that the coyote probably ran back behind the field, and Livestock got a whiff of him. And I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but L, our big buck, was back there excuse me, with Livestock. And after Livestock went back and detected a threat, he started barking, and then he actually got L and he herded him back to the main herd because he didn't want him back there by himself. That is that's good job for a livestock guardian dog. Awesome. That's a good thing. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button down below. We got some big things coming here pretty quick. I can't quite share them with you just yet. But thank you guys for your support. We love you. Please leave us a comment, like this video, and we'll see you next time.